guys. No te hagas menso. You know what that means. And if you don't, stop playing it. I'm right here, guys. If you guys want to act the fool, GameStop is everything you want it to be. I will be right back. I'm going to get the show started. We're going to go over so much today. There's so much in the markets. I know CPI data came in strong. I get it. They're going to have a rate cut next week. Everything's penciled in. Everything's dialed in. You know what else is penciled in and dialed in? Me. I'm locked in, babe. Let me tell you something about this market and GameStop. I have it in 9 days. This stock's going to rock with some real volume. And we just hit $34 in the overnight market. Apparently, there's something called that. Me, I don't pay attention to Robinhood, but while I'm here with you guys, get at me. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC and superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
What a banger. What a banger. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Yes, guys, like I said, good evening. Buenos noches. Todos. Hey, let me tell you guys something, okay? It's only Spanish Wednesday because I felt like listening to Spanish songs on a Wednesday. That's all it was. It wasn't like it's Taco Tuesday or it stands for anything. You might hear an English song here or there if I get hyped. You just never know. You might hear YMCA when I'm doing my victory lap. The only song I know that Donald Trump made straight. I mean, Donald Trump is the man. Anyway, back to it. Back to the markets, back to the chat, back to what it is. GameStop earnings was yesterday. Just for the recap, guys, came in at $17 million with a profit, a swing profit of $20 million. Every headline in the world is either GameStop's going to make it and it's great, and on the reverse side, GameStop's a joke. They're going to fall down. They're never going to make it. Guys, GameStop has $4.6 billion cash in the bank. $4.8 billion worth of shareholder equity, $10.75 of book value, current ratio of 5x. GameStop cannot be touched. It cannot be defeated. It is waiting for its time to Valhalla. Let me tell you something about this, and I don't mean that it's going to die tomorrow. I just mean it's going to be in paradise, baby. It's going to be there. Why? Because GameStop is on its way to the S&P 500. You don't know it because you don't understand it yet. But when you do understand it, Meltdown, when you understand it, CPAs, when you understand it, Financial Bros, GameStop's here. And the gap is going to close from that Mag 7 to the rest of these 493 companies in the S&P. They're going to close that gap. And when they close that gap, you find common ground. You're going to see that maybe that prerequisite of $18 billion is not so hard to find. When I can see Netflix at $975 a share, when I can see Costco at $1,007 a share, when I can see every other company stretched to infinity and beyond, and nobody says shit. Everybody just looks at game. Oh, yeah. What are they doing? What are you kidding? What are they doing? They're making money, kids. They're doing it with cash. Zero debt. They paid down their little debt from France. They paid it down another $3 million. Only $9 million. They could have paid it off, but they're just looking at you, little softies. They're letting you know. They have the cards on the table. They have $850 million worth of inventory to sell this quarter right now. I just saw a Ted Williams 1958. I don't know, was it Willie Mays? What was the card that was on sale? A PSA. It's gone from the website. That's right. They're selling vintage cards, bigger profits, bigger margins. By the way, gross profit margin went up 300 basis points. Who's talking about it? This is a company operate. You know what they do? They show me this damn company called Macy's. And they go, Macy's. It's down. It's down. It's okay. It's going to recover. It's doing a turnaround plan. No, it's not. Macy's is doing a bust out, kid. And because they have tons of assets, they should be worth something. But they're not. Don't worry. I'll show you the clip. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you're not excited about GameStop every day of your life, then you live a boring life. Wake up, people. We have good times. Yeah, we had a good day. Pack it up. We was on our way. And, bro, I'll start rapping like I'm in the 1980s. Everything's going to rhyme because I'm DJ Do Dirty. I don't care. I will just do it. I'll say anything. I'll just do it. Hey, how you guys doing? Everybody out there looking? I'm a GameStop millionaire. Are you kidding right now? This stock is going to the damn... Guys, it's set up so well for the next decade for all of you. If you want to keep buying it at the low of $30, keep buying it at the low of 30 like me. That's it. You want to get rich like me? Just walk your ass there. I just paid all my bills. I'm right here paying bills. I'm doing all this shit. Look, I did all this math here. Did all this math. And then I asked myself, how much money do I have left? Do I have enough for one share a day? I told my wife, I said, hey, baby, anybody seen Johnny? Buy one share a day. Dollar cost average my whole way down there. I'm up, what, $26,000, $27,000? What am I going to do with $27,000? Cash money, kids. What am I going to do with that? I got nothing to do. Just look at it. It's just a number. Hey, are all you guys sweating on your bank? Everybody go into their bank account right now. They go, man, I wish I had $400 for that. Man, I wish I could buy a pair of Jordans for $215. The new Fears that just came out. No. You guys want this. You guys just want to have a little bit of 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits in a bank account. That's a real count. It's just there. There's my position, by the way. For all of you that can't see the screen, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. GameStop $28.97 on the close today. Up how much, guys? $4,000 essentially. Up $1,800 today. Oh, Marantz, you got almost $27,000 at GameStop. I think that's a good enough amount. I think it's a significant amount. I don't think it's the end of it. I think I'm going to hit the numbers I want to hit. But remember, I wanted to average $5,000 a year. I'm a simple man. We're not even at 4 years yet, and I'm way past the 20,000 mark. I'm way past it. Because 10 years from now, I want 50,000 in it. That's why I average the 5 a year. I want 10 years in, 50,000. I guess what? 20x times my money. Oh, there's $1 million. Oh, you don't think it's going to happen? It's going to happen faster than that. It's going to happen bigger than that. Because I'm going to make it happen. Me, myself, and I'm going to make it happen, Captain. I'm going to go out there and buy every damn Pokemon card I can find. I'm telling you now, Christmas is coming, babe. Somebody tell my wife they're all getting they're all getting gift cards from GameStop. Every single person. And I hope you like Loricana cards. I hope you like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If I don't see you, if any of you punk asses in this chat, if I don't see you guys with a Pokemon wallet, you ain't shit. I swear to you, and I'm going to prove it. And I'm going to prove it because I'm going to be walking around with the Pokemon wallet. I don't care. I don't care one bit. They can look at me like, what kind of... I'm going to be at the bar right there. The girl's going to be looking at me. I'm going to be right there. I'll be like, I'm married, bitch. No, I'm going to be like, hey, listen. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Don't worry. Because I was talking to the dudes, too. Anyway, so I'm like there. I'm like this, opening my wallet. They're going to look at it. They're going to say, what the hell is that Pokeball? Got to catch them all. Bros, you guys can change the game on them. Change the game or take them all home. Reek, my brother Rico has had that mantra for years. For years. Pokemon wallets go hard. They're alpha. I know. Put a chain on it, bro. Anyway, next. I got plenty to show you. Plenty to show you on the screen. Not me, personally. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to say good evening. Let me calm down a little bit. Hey, I can't calm down. My blood's going, guys. Listen, shh. Nobody tell the wife she just got home. Hey, I hear my wife. She just got home. Check this out. Surprise. Here's what your boy did, okay? I went to work at midnight last night. Got my ask Almo. I called him. I was like, yo, bro, I'm up. Oh, I slept like 3 hours, bro. Here we go. And I'm back at work, right? I'm at work. I'm grinding. I worked the whole morning. I get out of there around 11 o'clock. Around 11, I'm like, yo, what am I going to do? I went to Home Depot. I go to Home Depot. I buy these little clips to hang the lights. Because your boy's going to do it. I'm going to surprise the boys. And I'm going to hang these lights. I'm going to go risk my life. It means a lot, guys. Let me tell you something. You go up on that roof. I got my roof. Might be 20 feet at the peak. And I'm going to fall off. And I got GameStop shares. Shit. Because remember, I don't have my kids to hold the ladder. And then one of my boys tried to climb me. He said, you just need a bigger ladder, bro. I was like, what? You think I'm going to spend money? I don't spend money. I climbed. Do you know what I did, guys? God's honest truth. I wish I would have took pictures. I climbed the brick wall, hopped, jumped, ran, like Mario Brothers. I jumped up on the roof, landed on it. Combat rolled up that bitch. Said, I forgot the lights. Okay, had to get back down, got him again. And then I put him on. I'm just laying on the roof, laying down like this, connect, shimmy, coco. I was doing it all. And then when it was all said and done, I went to go get my boy at school. I come back, one of the hooks came off. And I said, what the? Oh, so I back my truck up backwards into the house. And I jump on the tailgate, and I'm climbing, and I was doing it all. Anything not to pull out that damn 12-foot ladder I got. I mean, that 12-foot ladder gives me, it scares the shit out of me. Because it wiggles in the rain. I don't know. The wind will blow. And I think I'm going to fall. Guys, I have 2 fears in my life. I always think I'm going to fall off a ladder, and I think I'm going to die in a car crash. I swear to you, those are the 2 fears in my life. And I don't care if I speak on it. It's not going to happen, right? God willing. But it's okay. I got life insurance. Family's going to be good. But I'm just saying, I've always had those fears, and I've never been in a real accident. I don't get Rico drove, or Rico was driving. We got rocked. But other than that, no. Anyway, so what did you say? Been using a hair elastic as my wallet. Man, using a hair tie? that's old, bro. That's real talk right there. Fuck me. I ain't shit. I ain't the damn thing. I'm walking around with Pokemon wallets. Hell no. I'm gonna get me a hair tie. Can you imagine? Hello? Can you imagine? Pull up. My wife says, baby, you got that? I go, yeah, baby, hold up. And I pull out a hair tie. First off, this ain't He Got Game. All right? I don't know if you've seen He Got Game, where Denzel Washington got a rubber band around all his shit. No, but my thing is, my wife will have my heart. She'll be like, whose hair tie is that? Well, yours, baby. No. Can you imagine? Yo, wifey's a thug, bro. You guys are crazy. I'll get the Pokemon wallet. I won't even deal with this stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Damn, bro, you must be Mexican, I guess. What's up, mama? Hello. I know you are. Huh? Did I surprise you? Yeah. You're damn right I surprised. Ooh, baby. Hey, guess what? This stream's about to get cut short. I'm about to take off. Woo, mama's happy. Because I told you your boy put up the Christmas lights. Here's the thing. I didn't tell her I was going to do it. Oh, my God. You thought I went to bed or something, huh? You thought I was bullshitting playing video games? You see, I'm a real man. I don't just play League of Legends all day. Nope. I don't just, eat the house out and just sit around and vegetate. I don't do all that shit, babe. I'm out here hustling, man. I had an extra, not even an extra. I was Mario Brothers on the roof. I did it. I did that shit. And I was nervous the whole time. I had on my steel toes to hold me down. I didn't want to fall. I was like, people were looking at me, trying to talk to me, neighbors. I told them, don't talk to me. I got you, Mom. I got you. Now, hey, that electric bill is going to cost something, though, them lights. Because that shit's on all night, bro. We got to unplug them. All right. Hey, Mom's happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I knew it. I didn't want to tell you what I did today because I knew it was going to surprise you. Woo! My first date ever. Guys, I've been married 18 years. We've been together 18 years, I think, something like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can't keep secrets. I can't keep surprises. I'm terrible at it. I kept this a surprise today. I knew it. What's up, babe? What else you want to do? What else I need to do around the house? Nothing? Cool. There ain't no list? All right. Hey, your boy's winning. All right, can you shut the door now? I'm gloating over here. Okay. All right, baby. I love you. All right, thank you. I'm winning. I'm winning. Hey, all you dudes out there that don't do shit, all right? You ain't shit, homies. You ain't it. I'm letting you know. Shout out to my coworkers who were like, you better go and buy those clips and hang those lights right now, bro. I was like, yeah, I guess God bought me in at midnight and no sleep to just get home and do shit. And I washed the dishes. And I threw the trash. And I took care of them dogs and the cat litter. Oh, my God. I'm on fire, bros. I'm on fire. Woo. Every day I'm hustling. Guys, I'm turned up and I know it, and I'm so sorry that you guys are probably not at my level right now. It's late on the East Coast. It must be 2 a.m. in Israel. I don't know. I got fans everywhere. Let me tell you guys something. Get a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Shout out right now to my boy Dynamite_41. He's in the chat. He's a YouTuber. He got his own channel, got his own vibe, got his own swag. He's a GameStop investor. Dynamite, DANAMITE_41. You know what that mean, man? I was gonna independent. Remember that song? IND. These fools didn't even know how to spell independent until that song came out. Some bullshit I gotta deal with. Anyway, back to you. Back to the chat. Back to the channel. We're in the house. Let's go get it. All right, guys. You guys ready for the good shit? You guys ready for the good shit? Hey. We're not going to look at the charts just yet. We're going to go get the good stuff. Let's go get it. All right, guys, here we go. Not only my portfolio, my position, a.k.a. winning. Right there, that's me. And I know a lot of you guys have a lot more shares than me. A lot of you guys are bigger and longer and stronger. Oh, show the world. Oh, I hope you know somebody who likes it. Don't worry. No, I got nothing to prove, baby. I got nothing to prove. I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you drank. Look at this right here. This is GameStop right here. Buying and selling graded cards, guys. It's what I pay attention to. Look at these cards here. I'm looking. I see a Gunnar Henderson. Don't care about that card. Nope. Joe Burrow rookie card. No. I saw some other cards, but they're gone that fast? Holy shoot. Great Scott. Okay. How about the highest? Can I get the high to low? I'm curious if it didn't sort. Oh, there it is. Look at that. They still got that bullshit-ass Trey Young card I don't want. No. Ricky Henderson, in 1984, Topps Tiffany card. Oh, who's buying this Fortnite Black Knight card? Not me. I'm looking for a card that's costing about $500. Let me see if it pops up. I'm just looking, guys. Don't mind me. I'm shopping here. I'm a shopping. I'm not buying no Puka Nakuka, whoever. He had one good game and people think he's good? Boy, it's trash, bro. Trash in a basket. Let me see if it's here. Is it here? Is that vintage card I posted, guys, in the chat, is it gone already? It can't be gone. What's up, Mom? Damn! Mom listened to my heart. When I said I had no more Mexican candy in the house, guess what she brought me? Mexican candy. That's how we do it. You know, deep down inside, I think she's trying to get at me. Bro, they bought the card that fast, guys. They bought the card that fast. Wow. That is awesome. You guys want to talk about margins? You guys want to talk about sales? That's like a PlayStation in a buck. Don't worry, we're going to go over it. Anyway, what happened, Mom? Damn! She don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop Mama from trying to kill me with this Mexican candy. I don't care. Okay, let me, guys, all the guys who are out there, Marantz, you're chewing in the mic. Marantz, you're drinking in the mic. Oh, yeah. That's why I have a $600 mic, so you can hear every breath and every chew. Okay, I'm see what I got here. There it is. 2:45's in. All right, let's talk. Let's have this conversation. I'll read the chat later. Put your GameStop hat on. Is your GameStop hat on? I hope so. Because GameStop had an increase in sales of almost 8%, 8 to 7% in that range. Amazing number. Oh, you didn't know they had an increase in top-line revenue? What, is the world telling you they didn't? Revenue growth year over year is what? 20% less, right? It is. It's 20% down from this number over here. The 1078 all the way down to 860. It is 20% less. I'll give you that. The part they're not showing you is when we go period to period. Remember, cyclical company. This is why I don't measure it from last year versus this year. There are things that affect margins, management, the way they actually take on all of the controllables, guys. I tell you, equipment, outside services, and supplies. When you have those controllable things, the other parts are that you can factor in and you can work out is payroll. You can get that under control, like SG&A coming down from before it was 310 with that added payment to Immutable X last year, but about 296 come down to 282. But we're going to talk about that number and why that number is inflated and why it was bigger this year than last year. Don't worry, I got you. Okay. Damn, these candies are good. Leave me alone. Okay. Now, for all you GameStop investors, what type of flavor of candy? I don't know these flavors, bro. One, I don't speak Spanish. So, this says chamoy, Tamarindo y chamoy. Con chamoy. Tamarindo con chamoy. That's it. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Tamarindo. I don't know. What's chamoy and tamarindo? What is all this? What is puparinos? What are those? What is salelito? I don't know. You'd have to grow up like in a Mexican household. I didn't grow up in one. You know? So anyway. We're up right here. $62 million. Do you know where you find $62 million, guys? You find it right here with gross profit. Gross profit was up $9 million. So if we're going to be up 60 and we get 9 for every 60, I'm trying to do math right now. I'm not really good at it. But I can get 9 for every 60. Let's just say you get 12, 112. So we get 1.5. I'm looking for $1.5 billion for quarter 4. I'm trying to figure out the math right now. Gross profit's going to be like $520 million. With SG&A being 320, I'm just ballparking. It's not going to be 320, but I'll just say 320. So you're really going to have 320 SG&A and 500 million. You're going to have 200. Am I right on $180 million? Operational profit? Hey, quarter 4, how you doing? Throw in the $50 million for interest. GameStop's coming in at 230. Guys, listen to me. You won't. You won't. GameStop's not going to come in at 30%, right? Quarter 4 traditionally is the lowest quarter for profit margins of any of the quarters. But somehow, some way, GameStop has made more profit every quarter moving forward because they're selling items with greater margins. Private label items like this, like the headphones, like the Raptor 8s that we're giving away. And when you're doing these deals and you're factoring in margin, you're factoring in spoils allowance, you're factoring in the new warranty program that GameStop has, so it's not the old school warranty program. GameStop is selling graded collectibles, PSA graded collectibles. They are selling Pokemon cards and all these sports cards and everything. Everything in quarter 4 right now. You have 2 launches of Pokemon in this quarter. Not to mention Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas. This is going to be the best quarter of your life. I think GameStop comes out on top. I think they come in at around $250 million of profit this one quarter. And this one quarter is going to stand for it all. This quarter 4. Because right now they're at a net zero position for this year. The annual year, right? This whole annual deal. Right here, 2024, they came through. They had an operating loss of $31.7 million. On the trailing 12 right now, they're already positive 7.1. They already have a positive 7.1. Do you know what happens in quarter 4? They net a huge profit. Huge profit. You'll go over here, guys. I'll show you right now. We'll go to quarterly, and we'll go to quarter 4, and you'll see where GameStop had gross profit of $419, and they had $100 million. $100 million on $419, and the cost of revenue was $1374. Well, I'm looking at this number here, and if GameStop even got at one point and to the same number, even close to it, it doesn't look like if you doubled it right there, you're still ahead by $175 million. They're still up $175 million based off of the ratio, the percentage of sales. So your COGS, okay, cost of goods sold, that is the cost of revenue. Your COGS right now are showing you that GameStop, they have better margins. Better margins. And I looked at it every damn way. And the thing that gives it away, and this is why they're increasing naturally, you had 27.73%. You had 31% last quarter. Then this quarter that just got announced, 29.9%. So close to 30%. These numbers dwarf 23, 26, 26, and 23. We're talking about 500 basis points better on any given, 400 to 500 on any given quarter. So what do you think is going to happen quarter four? You think GameStop's going to miraculously go from 31 and 29 all the way down to 23? They usually have a drop off. Let's just say it's 2.5, 250 basis point drop. They're going to be at 27. They're going to be at 28. That's a huge number when you're selling 1.5 billion. And I'm giving you 1.5 billion just because traditionally quarter four does practically almost double what quarter three was. We cut up our footprint. Well, I don't want to go double. I'm going to go less than double, so we'll go 1.5. $1.5 billion worth of sales with the cost of goods, the cost of revenue coming in, let's just call it, I don't know, we'll double this number. How about we double the expenses? 1.2? They still have $300 million worth of gross profit, and they're going to have more than that. They're going to have more than that because they're making 257 off of 800. Can you imagine what they make double? I'll be here. Yo. We're going to talk about another number. We're going to talk about the other number that no one wants to talk about. SG&A. SG&A is down from the 296 that it was last year in quarter three, 282. They're hiding expenses in there. Hi, CPAs. I know you guys like to give me shit and say I'm wrong and say I don't know what I'm talking about when I say they're hiding revenue. They're sandbagging, they're lacing, they're doing their thing. You know what? You don't understand what I mean in that term, but I'll help you with it because you guys are just like everyone else. Like the guy I just met in one of my Twitter comments where he said GameStop's nothing. They're not even going to make $100 million. And if they make $200 million, that's only 44 cents a share, earnings per share. That's nothing. It's not even worth. What's their EP? What's their P ratio then? That's what. See, these guys all are using the same metrics to measure every company. Why are you going to measure a P ratio on a company that is transitioning, pivoting, and trying to set up infrastructure, and you're going to compare it to who? Amazon? Tesla? Twitter? I mean, who are you going to compare it to? The companies that have been around for 25 years, the darlings of the stock market? I'm sorry. GameStop's not there yet, but they will be. But if they can show you $200 million worth of profit and 44 cents per share profit after 4 quarters, I'm going to ask you something, Meltdown. Is that not very far away from your guesstimations of $6 a share? Of, I'll buy it at 3. GameStop's going bankrupt? That was today. Today people were talking shit. And I ask you, now we're all penciling in a profit annually. We're all in, right? Maybe I don't know how to read this right. Hold on, trailing 12. I'm gonna go to it right now. Trailing 12, operating income positive. What? Operational profits on the trailing 12? Hey, Tony De Niro, do you know how to read yet? Remember when you told me I was wrong? Yeah? Too many chicken coops, bro. Check this out. Net income. We're sitting on $63 million. Huh. So we come in, shitty quarter four, just not that great. Let's just say we just make $60 million. Hey. You see how far we are? You see where we're headed? You see what's going to happen to this number? See how it keeps going up? Remember 6.7? Remember they said, your earnings were only 6.7. You guys are Hey, jackass. We're sitting on $63 million worth of profit right now. Anybody? Bueller? I hear Ferris is really sick. Amazing, isn't it? When we used to only have negative $200 million, and we were all right there telling me, buy this shit, man. We love this company. Yeah, we love it now. We love it 6 quarters later, and I'm going to love it 6 years later from now. This company's outstanding, guys. Outstanding. 0 cash burn. All the room in the world. And I haven't even talked about the interest. Huh? Interest and investment income. On the trailing, $123 million. Oh my God, Marantz. Somebody stop them. $123 million. You know that they're going to make $180 million just off of interest. They're going to come in so hard every year moving forward. That cash pile of $4.6 billion cash is going to be $5 billion. Remember, they don't have to buy inventory quarter one. They can sell off their inventory, don't have to replenish it, and they get to keep all that money in the coffers. That's the cash. That's the cyclical part. Geniuses. It's all right. I'm here. Check out the calendar. GameStop. Oh, there's some short interest being announced out there. By the way, the short interest on GameStop, just so that we're clear, not that I care, because all shorts are really long this stock. All you meltdowners. Hold on, guys. I gotta moan real quick. This candy's so good. Hey, Chris Flores. Dímelo, Marantz. Que lo que man? I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know Spanish. I'm a no sabo guy. ¿Qué estás haciendo qué? Órale, güey. All right. Back to the stock. Back to the channel. You need a guy like me. You need a bad guy. You need a guy to point your fingers at. We are 8 days away. We are 9 days away. I apologize. 9 days away from GameStop going up an additional $3 to $5 a share. Guys, we just hit $34. We're in the $30 range overnight. We're going up another $5 within 10 days. I know. I put my name on it. Why not? I had to deal with bullshit people talking about a melt up. Anybody gonna hold these bitches accountable for the shit they say? Oh my God, I'm tired of these guys. Hey, more candies. Flavor. It says mango. Mango. You got a mango over there? Anybody ever ate a mango? Like cut one yourself? God, they're so sticky. Anyway, I got the 20th of December. Let's go see what video this is. Oh! That boy's ugly. We're not going to watch this video yet. This video is about something that I want to talk about. I want to prove to you what markets do and why they do it. So, go get some candy, bro. I'm good. I eat candy all day. All right. Let's watch this video. Have you guys seen this guy before? He was in the chat the other day. This guy is hot air. He says,
"What's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say off these videos. I'm just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only."
Yeah, no shit.
Jumping in real quick because I see a lot of people that are on the topic of is AMC a hedge against GameStop. I personally don't believe it is. A lot of people, you can delve into DD and delve into your opinions and thoughts and whatever you're biased for, whatever you want it to be. I'm pretty sure you're going to find a way. So maybe I'm biased on the opposite side and I don't think it's a hedge, so I can research and find things and say, oh, no way, man, there's no way. And then there's people that are heavy in GME and think the AMC is a hedge, and they're going to do their research and find things that say, oh man, there's no way this is not a hedge, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. We can go back and forth, circles and circles and circles. But I'm going to tell you this: if you're an AMC ape or a GME ape and you're only one or the other, which I am not, I am in both. But if you're in one or the other, you're not going to win this fight, against each other. So you can argue, you can say, screw you, you're full of shit, you're an idiot, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. It's just words. It ain't going to do anything. It's just not going to accomplish anything. You're going to go in circles, and then you're going to both leave in the same place you were before you started the conversation, argument, debate, whatever. The only thing is you're just going to be more upset or more annoyed or more convinced that you were right? So, whatever. I don't want to get into arguments with people and do that because it's a circle.
Yeah. It's just a circle. What are we going to get upset about? How are you right and how are we wrong? Hey, jackass. Yes, you. GameStop's up. Up. Now, notice, I'm not even talking about the stock price. Let's just talk about market cap. GameStop's up to almost $13 billion in market cap. And your hedge or your other stock that you wanted to buy, $1 billion. 13 to 1, bro. Where'd you start? Let me guess right. I watched this video. You said, it's going to go up. We're going to make money. Who cares? How's your making money thing doing for you? Because it doesn't look like you're making money, bro. You're making excuses. You're making stories. But you have zero integrity. Can I prove it to you? You said you would buy it because it's going up. You would invest into a private equity black hole that's run by Adam Aaron. Do you want to look at his track record and his history and what he stands for? The company he keeps? Let's Google Josh Harris, Leon Black, and Mark Rowan, and Apollo Global Management. His bosses. All the companies that they own and run that he's been the CEO of. From Vail Resorts all the way to Norwegian Cruise Lines and now even at AMC and Starwood Resorts. Do your homework. But when you find out who Leon Black is and you find out what Adam Aaron's been blackmailed for, and you're going to say you're going to buy those shares? Yeah, I'm going to say fuck you. Absolutely. Excuse my French. Or don't. Thinking he's talking to an underage female, 50 years his junior, sending to sexually explicit photos. This is not allegedly. All while being married. That's not a man I'm going to invest with. You are, though. You are. All about a dollar, right? Anybody can be bought. Anybody can be swayed. Why don't you become a prostitute while you're at it? You probably make more doing that than day trading and pumping the shit you're talking right now. It's upsetting, dude. Upsetting that you've done zero due diligence on private equity and the influence it has on leveraging, on LBOs, on leveraging publicly traded companies. And if you did the homework, and you did the due diligence, and you would understand why we're talking the way we are about hedges and alternate plays like Bed Bath & Beyond, like Mullen Automotive, like Big Lots. We're painting these pictures for you, and we see the demise coming before it ever happens. Do you think I just guessed? Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond's going to go bankrupt in 6 months, bros. It's going to happen right now. Well, why? Well, because they hired Dave Kasten, they hired Harriet Edelman, they have Sue Gove. I mean, the list goes on and on. How did we figure it out? AMC, no better. AMC, no better. The hedge is one thing, right? Okay, so a lot of people say risk on, risk off. You know, to invest into this market, right now, this is what I see. All right, I'm just going to teach you about macroeconomics. What I see right now, the fluctuation from 2024 to 2025, new administration and not. I see people are going to be taking money out of the Mag 7 now that you're going to have to. You're going to have to switch and transition with interest rates coming down, free money a little bit up. You know what happens with lower interest rates and freer money? Now you have small cap companies trying to expand and grow. It's going to be a small cap growth. It's going to be a Russell 2K growth. Not that Mag 7. That's why I say the rest of the S&P is going to catch up to the Mag 7. They're going to close that gap. So what are we invested in? Into value stocks that people are not talking about. Into the ones that get into the S&P. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about a $1 billion company named AMC that's been diluting shareholders for the last 4 years with an infinite float of 4.2 billion shares, 430 million shares. At a 10-to-1 reverse stock split, at a penny and you, $4.30? You don't know what just happened to you? You don't know about Ape? You don't know about what? Project Popcorn? You don't know about the actual reverse stock split? You don't know? Sean Goodman and the rest of the insiders selling every single share they own at the peak, at the top? And you're going to compare it to GameStop? It's not even close, kid. And I know I'm shouting to the wind. I can't convince all of you guys that you know what I can do, though? The difference between you and I, Mr. I'm just going to do this, and why even talk about it? You can't make a difference. You're not going to change anybody's mind. Hey, dumb shit. Look around you. I started a channel just like you did one day. And I had 100 people, 1 person, 2 people. And a 1 or 2 is all it takes. 1 or 2 to say, you know what, Marantz? Thank you. Thank you for explaining private equity. Thank you for telling me about AMC. Thank you for saving me millions of dollars, if not thousands, right? Thank me later. Thank me by watching the info and understanding it and then passing on the knowledge. The shit's free, kid. I've done all the due diligence you're ever going to want to do. It's not that I'm against you. You should be against you. When you buy AMC and you have GameStop, you're against yourself. Morally, ethically. Meritless investments. Not all money's good money. Good luck to you and your YouTube career, instinctual trades. You lack a lot of instinct. I won't even let you finish your thought either because it took you 5 minutes and 37 seconds to say the same thing 25 times. Next. Here's a chart. I actually like this chart. How's everybody doing? Greetings from Coachella Valley. I heard that. I'm in Coachella Valley, bro. And it was cold this morning. It was 34 degrees. Oh, God. Freezing. Punk. Sean says he has 7K shares. He bought it at the bottom. Hey, Sean. Do you know what FCF stands for, Sean? Sean, listen to me, okay? Don't let the colors confuse you in this chart. Listen to me. Sean, do you know what FCF stands for? Type it in the chat. Type in the chat. You can Google it. It's okay. FCF stands for... Let's see who guesses it right. I'm going to see who guesses it right. Is there anybody out there that can type into the chat and tell me what FCF stands for? This answer is for Sean. Sean718, the Yankee fan in the crowd here. Hey, Yankees. Hey, Yankee. You're guessing free cash flow. How dare you? How dare you? Hey, Sean, Yankee fan, FCF. It's not free cash flow. It's Frederick Charles Freeman. Freddie fucking Freeman, baby. 4 home runs in 4 consecutive games and a grand slam to top it off in extra innings. You know his name, baby. I hope he haunts you the rest of your life. Keep your AMC shares all you want, babe. FCF. Get it right. Oh, babe, I've been waiting for Yankee fans for a whole damn 2 months to say that shit. Ha! I'm GameStop too, bro. Shut up. Then you don't understand the investment. Tell me, why do you want to invest with a company that's been associated with human trafficking? Why? Direct ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Why do you want to invest with AMC? I'm asking. Allegedly. I want to go there. Adam Aaron, Leon Black, That was his boss when he was at when he was at Apollo. You know Adam Aaron worked for Apollo, right, for 12 years? Senior advisor? Leon Black. Paid for the planes for Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I don't believe? This whole you know what, Sean? You know what, you know what? Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. The guy has 7,000 shares of AMC that he bought, I don't know when. Today? Hey, Sean, do me a favor, bro. Never come back. You're never allowed to come into this chat in this channel ever again. Guys like you, I'll never hang out with. Never. I hold both. It's a $1 billion company that's upside down $3 billion on shareholder equity. What kind of investor are you? You're buying their debt. Did you buy any of these new shares lately? They're cheap as hell. Huh. These liars, bro. Yeah, we're just going to throw, we're just going to throw $28,000 right into AMC. It doesn't mean anything. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything sucks. You really want to know why? You got to justify ripping someone's head off. Bro, I don't know what kind of Mexican candy this is, bros, but it's about to be gone. I don't think Holy shit, this is diabetes in a bucket, bro. It's called Burrito de Mando. El Super Leon. Bro. We're doing all right. All right. I like how hyped AMC gets off of nothing but GameStop. Bro, GameStop earnings come out, AMC. That's us, man! We're the same. Hey, Sean. It's a lonely. You're so lonely. Hey, Sean. I get it. 718. Is that how much Juan Soto signed at the Mets? You lost your baller. Excuse me. Hold on, guys. I'm just eating. Don't tell me what to do with my show. I'll talk about him anytime I want. He's my kind of guy. Guys. I'm going to show you guys some stuff right now. All right. We still got a lot to do tonight, guys. Hey, guys, for those of you who think this show's almost over, we got a lot to do. When resistance was flipped, GameStop took off. It took off before. Now, as you go through, you had resistance here. Previously, that was the holdup. Now it is your support. We can take off from here. We can take off from this $25 range, $29 range. This is a great chart, by the way. This is one of those charts that's in the Discord. Discord's completely free, by the way. Always will be. Don't worry. We in this bitch. I'm super excited. Short interest has increased on GameStop by 600,000. 600,000 shares have increased. I actually had the list of where they actually borrowed 1.1 million shares the day before earnings. And then it looks like they deployed them. Does anybody know how you can make GameStop go down with 20 million volume and 1 million shares? Does anybody understand how it works? Let me explain. I think I can do it with pretzels. We're going to do it with pretzels. Dots pretzels. Best pretzels in the world. See what we can do here. Let me get some pretzels here. If I eat one while I'm doing it, I apologize. So imagine they had 1,000,000 pretzels. Those are shares, shorted shares. They borrowed the shares. Guys, just so point of reference to everyone out there, whenever you see borrowed shares, that means short shares. Okay? Now, this is going to happen. The one share they borrowed, they're going to go ahead and sell it for lower than the current stock price. And when they sell it, they're going to sell it to their buddy, another hedge fund. Not to the public, not in the open air, just to another hedge fund. And as they keep lowering it down, back and forth to each other, okay, ratcheting the price all the way down, penny at a time. And pretend these computers are doing this, okay? You, diamond hands, you guys come in the middle of them and grab it and put it in your brokerage account at any price point. And when you put it away, it's gone forever. They never get it back. You took the ball home and you try to have price discovery on a lit exchange. Well, price can go up a little. But here comes another share that they have right in the... Remember, they got 1,000,000 of them. Now they just go, and you got to come and grab that one too. The idea is that they're passing around, short ladder attacking you down, hundreds of shares at a time, if not thousands. This is how your volume gets to millions. It's just boom, 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 till you get in and you go, I'll put that in my pocket and I'll hold it forever. That's how they ratchet the price down. Don't worry, guys. Price movement, day-to-day price action on GameStop is all fugazi. It's fugazi. Hey, they just made that shit up. It's not real. GameStop's worth, about $5,000 a share. They just don't know it yet. You know where I got that number from? Anybody? You know I got the number 5,000? Because that's just where I'm going to sell. So they better figure their shit out. Hey, James Janney, you want to do another documentary? Hey, take all my answers from the last one, bro. They're all still the same and they're all still correct. What about yours? Punk. Oh, Richard Newton lied. He's making more videos. Oh. Guess who's back? Back again. Richard's back. He has no friends. Oh. Yeah. Did you happen to catch the most recent interview with King Griffin? I have not. I have not seen it. But I have more info to go over. Who knows, guys? I'm choking. I don't have anything to drink. You know what? My wife's setting us up, bros. She's setting us up because here I am eating all of this with nothing to drink. I'm going to play one more Spanish song while I go get a drink, bros. Oh, I'll have 2 more Spanish songs to play. 1 and 2. All right, I'll play 1. It's only 2 minutes and 51 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink, and we have stuff to go over. Let me see. What's the next screen that we're going to go over? We did short percentage. It's going up. Shorts are going up. There's more shorts again. Let's keep going. Okay. Next. A healthy balance sheet won't be enough to save GameStop. I love the headline, Yahoo Finance. Let's go ahead and look it up in a minute as I kick back. Guys, don't forget it is Spanish Wednesday. That means I play Spanish songs. Get at me. I'll be right back. I don't know too much Spanish. I already told you I don't know any. You know how it goes. But anyway. Oh, yeah? Y Chalino también? Oh, yeah. No, we'll see. Man, I play stuff all the time. I play stuff all the time, bro. He's not Mexican, but you can tell he grew up in with La Raza. Yeah. No. I did. I am. I am La Raza. What is wrong with you, bro? Excuse me. Por favor. Por flavor. All right, guys, listen up. A healthy balance sheet won't be enough to save GameStop. This is the writing of Yahoo Finance. You know that Yahoo Finance is owned by Apollo Global Management. Yes, the same Apollo Global Management that owns AMC movie theaters since 2001. Believe it, guys. When they want to push out these narratives that GameStop can't survive or they can't get enough, a healthy balance sheet will absolutely save GameStop. But here's the difference. GameStop doesn't need to be saved. It doesn't need to be saved because it's already a profitable company. GameStop is on the cusp of becoming eligible for the S&P 500. Not many companies can say that. Matter of fact, there's thousands that can't say that. But for GameStop to be within the mix, there's companies like Restoration Hardware. We talked about them. They were right there neck and neck with GameStop. Even the Gap and Macy's. But GameStop has come and gone and passed these companies up. I have my boy blowing me up right now. Jay, what the hell Jay, I'm live, right? Like, Jay, are you in the chat, Jay? Is Jay here in the chat? He has to be here in the chat, right? Jay just sent me 2,000 messages, bros. Jay. Jay, or does my phone just bring it all through? Man, this guy's texting me like crazy, bros. Hey, you guys don't even know. I don't even know how many messages I get from Jay. I get a whole bunch, though. All right, so, anyway. I'll have to read whatever the hell he's sending me through. But we're fine. Okay, listen, guys. We'll go to the next one because we have stuff to talk about and all this stuff. Schwab Network did it again. They did a hit piece on GameStop telling you that GameStop has a better chance of going to zero than maintaining its current performance. It can't go to zero. That's the first thing. A company, I'll say it for all of you that don't understand simple mathematics, applied mathematics. It's a really good quick TDR when you have the time. Okay. Well, does Jay know I'm live, bro? Hey, Schwab Network, I remember you doing an interview with Michael Packer. And when I made a video to counter it and I posted it and I tagged you guys in it, you guys took down the video. I'm telling you right now, I'll do this shit again, kids. I'll go ahead and post it again. I'll make another video right now about this damn network one you just did, and you're trying to tell me that GameStop has a better chance of going to zero than performing the way it is. GameStop can never go to zero. I had somebody tell me, this guy, he walked up to me today, and he showed me his Bitcoin position. He had Bitcoin. He had bought it for 2 months now, and he put in $10,000 into Bitcoin. And it was worth $12,000. He was up $2,000. He says, Marantz, look at it. It's going to go. There's nothing. This is forever. I'm going to put it there for 10 years. I said, you're going to tie up $10,000 into cryptocurrency where you don't know the up or down, the in and out, or why. Now, do you realize that 94% of Bitcoin is owned by institutions? And the hedge to the market is that position. Hello, guys. The hedge to equities is crypto. They burn off crypto to pay for the downfall of equities is up 30% this year. The S&P is up 30. The index is up 20% over the last two years. You think it's going a third year in a row? Great. Let it go 3 years in a row. Then I'm going to show you the biggest bubble you ever saw. But that bubble, when it pops, it costs you. It costs you over there, cryptocurrency. You want to talk about the most surefire thing? You guys want to talk about the safest investment in your life? The one company that's operating off of cash, babe. We're not a 22-year-old with a credit card and a dream. We're literally 40-something years old in our money-making years saying, you know what? I don't want debt. I don't believe in debt. I don't care if I drive a Prius to work or I drive a Toyota Corolla or a Kia Forte. I'm going to do whatever it takes to not put myself in the debt. And that's the figurative, analogy that I have for you for GameStop. GameStop does not give a shit about Wall Street's projections, about their top line revenue. They don't care. All they want is better margins, better perfection. It's about execution, guys. It's execution from a leadership standpoint, and it goes all the way down. You saw the SG&A number, right? I skipped over it, and you know what? And I'm going to tell you guys something. This right here, SG&A, when you guys come up here and you guys look right here, SG&A, Sales and General Administrative Costs. This is your cost of doing business for GameStop. When you look at the quarter number, you go, wait a minute, Marantz. They're cutting stores. They're doing all the above, but it went up. And I said, I know it went up, guys, because I know what they're hiding in there. Do you know what they're hiding in that number? That by next year, when you annualize on that number, on that budget line, guys, SG&A is what they are. What is a budget, okay? Man, I'm going to have to start this. I'm going to have to go elementary school on you guys. When you look at SG&A, I want you to think of P&L, 2 letters, okay? You're going to do a planner every year. You're going to do a planner every quarter. You're going to do a planner every month, planner every week. I don't care. You have a planner. And your planner is going to consist of a lot of things. But it's SG&A that you have to plan for. You have to plan for your expenses per quarter, year over year. When you annualize on the budget and the number of, you don't want to come in and gut it. You don't want to come in and chop it up and say, you know what? We came in $70 million less than. No. The budget might be, let's just come in $14 to $15 million less. It doesn't have to be rock bottom. You want to grandfather some programs in there, like a training program from PSA, like the tablets that it costs for every single GameStop to have one, like the training it took and or the software to download. All of this, the new hires he did online, everything is cyclical. So when he has an annualizing profit with the amount of expenses at 282, yeah, it's less than the 296. It could have been a whole lot less. But you don't want to do it. That's not how you do business. That's not, you know how I can give it to you guys? I run a company and I can afford 2 security guards. And they're going to cover the front and the back of the store. I'm going to go the whole year. And those 2 security guards are going to save me money because nobody robbed me in the front and nobody robbed me in the back. They deterred the presence. That's how they did it. By next year, because of those profits, I can now hire 3. So now when I'm factoring in my budgeting, I said, you know what? I'm going to hire 3. And I'm going to get a better shift. I'm going to get an overnight shift. I might just keep my store open 24/7. Make a little bit more money. Now I have to pencil in employees and a security guard, and I do it for the next year. Now when I annualize on that P&L, I already have it built in on my expenses. Hey, you know what? Security guard front, security guard back. I got a person in this side of the building. I got these employees overnight. Okay, let's go ahead and annualize for another security guard or another building. You keep annualizing on these numbers. It's not that it shrinks all the way down. And then you know what? Where does it end? When do we stop shrinking? Where does the reversal happen? Where does the pivot happen? You just had more profit and you had a pivot to higher SG&A for GameStop. They're annualizing on a program, the PSA program. They're selling off everything in Europe. They're doing all this stuff. Guys, there's so much money that you can't see. But when you annualize on the number, you're us again. Do you remember annualizing like I told you? I said this in 2021. I said this in 2022. And do you know how right we were? We were losing $500 million a year back then. We're profitable by $200 million this year. We were losing $500 million. We were $700 million swing profit in 2 years, and no one talks about it. That's almost $1 billion of profit. And you know what's the best part about it? We say, yeah, we know why. We know why, because you annualized on inflationary numbers, on an inflationary dollar, on a P&L that was priced out that way. Additionally, supply chain shortage issues, you name it, you annualized on it. You penciled in those expenses, and here we are. And we can keep walking the monster down without giving up the footprint, without giving up the power, the leverage. That's how you have partnerships. You don't need to have debt to show Wall Street that you know how to run your business or that you have a bigger plan. What you need to do is annualize your P&L and show where the profit and losses are going and how you can keep making those incremental changes, and that's how your gross profit margin increases. That's why we're up from 23% all the way to 30%. They don't know how to run a business. They don't know how to evaluate a business. And I'm talking about Wall Street. I'm talking about meltdowners. I'm talking about all you punks out there that talk against GameStop when you don't see the numbers, when you can't see the fog through it all. It's all right. I see the numbers. I know what they are. Those numbers speak more to me than they'll ever speak to you. Schwab Network. Just so we're clear, at the end of this whole thing, like what I mean to you, in the history of business and companies on the New York Stock Exchange, there has never been a company go to zero when they have zero debt. And, in this case, $4.6 billion of cash. The fourth largest cash pile of any retail company in the world, only behind Costco, Walmart, and Amazon. Say it with me. Costco, Walmart, and Amazon. And then GameStop. Not in that order. All right. Who's texting me? Don't they know I'm on the show? My boy Jay. Jay's still texting. It's cool. Jay could do no wrong. You guys know that. He's my man. All right, guys. I'm showing you a chart here. Top performers of the S&P 500 stocks over the last, 20 years. The top performer is NVIDIA at 92,000% increase. Then Netflix, TPL, which is recently just got into the S&P 500, by the way, just a couple months ago. And they're huge performers. You're going to have Apple, Booking.com, Monster, Intuitive, Amazon, and then the S&P is only up 400% over the last 20 years. See, when they tell you to buy the index, guys, index, buy the index. You can't go wrong. You invest in this, 401k. No. Learn how to pick a company at the bottom and ride it out. If you would have picked any of those companies for 20 years, you're winning. In the last 15 years, the only company extra on there is United Rentals and Domino's. In the last 10 years, Broadcom, Builders First Source, Axon, Arista, and AMD. And in the last 5 years, just think about this, 5 years, you're looking for Super Microcomputers and Tesla. Easy picks, right? One day, you're going to see GameStop on that screen. The reason why GameStop's not on this screen, because they're not in the S&P 500. But I'm going to be here for those 20 years when I get to sit back and tell you, well, you know what I'm going to say. I told you so. All right here, guys, just so we're cool. Fartcoin, worth 550 million market cap. Get your shit out of here, bro. Get out of here with these fake coins, bro. I can't take it. All right, here's the part I wanted to show you guys. I want to show you this video, but before I show you this video, I want to give you the reference behind it. We're going to look at charts too tonight. We haven't looked at charts at all because I'm saving them for the end right here. But this is going to be a small little company called Macy's. Now, Macy's, guys, as you saw, they had a downturn in the stock over these months. This is the monthly chart, by the way. And it's because they were brought up for possible M&A as far as private equity coming in and getting them. If you guys are not familiar, they had a whole down tick. This is what it is right here. Earnings came out today all the way down to the ground. But the truth about Macy's is they can't recover. The reason why they can't recover is because the headline that came out that one of their employees actually made a record-keeping mistake and lied about $150 million loss. $150 million in expenses for shipping over the last 3 years. They have been wrong. Let me tell you how major that is and how people are trying to downplay it. And I think this guy in the interview, I think he's actually shorting the stock. Even though he says they went long, I think he's bullshitting. I think he's full of shit. He already looks like the dude from, Back to the Future, like one of the bad guys. But this is the truth about these guys. They're scumbags, okay? I want you guys to listen to what he says about Macy's and how he just steps over it like it's nothing. And then I'm going to explain it to you in a minute. Let's go.
This is David Swartz, Senior Equity Analyst at Morningstar Research Services. He has a buy rating on the shares. Let's start off, of course, with that accounting investigation. According to people familiar with the investigation who spoke to Bloomberg earlier today, they said, look, this was an individual mistake. It was for small parcel delivery expenses. The investigation has covered all it needs to, and this is now behind it. A small restatement, and now the company moving forward. David, are you buying it?
Yeah, I think so. We haven't heard anything different. As it is, it's immaterial. It's $150 million over 3 years. That's a small amount of money for Macy's. So if that turns out to be just the sum of the misstatement, then it isn't really significant. It is a little bit embarrassing, certainly for management, that something like this could go undetected for so long. It's also a bit perplexing as to why a Macy's employee would do this, because Macy's says that the person had no criminal intent. So it doesn't really look good, certainly, but as far as valuation goes and as far as Macy's as an investment goes, I don't think it's significant at all. And the company is saying that it is still reviewing a lot of how it enters things manually as well as accruals, and we'll have an additional update here on how it's going to improve its accounting controls. David, I do want to talk about the actual performance of its main business, of course, and that's selling items here. You saw the forecast on the sales side, bumping it up just a little bit, obviously a little bit of a pullback on the profit forecast. Were you happy with what you saw in those numbers? I wasn't really surprised. I would say that it was a bit of a disappointment that Macy's brought down its EPS estimates again for this year. It hasn't been a great year for Macy's, but realistically, Macy's has been struggling for a long time, and it's really just the first year in a turnaround plan. And so we have to expect that it's not going to be a straight line up. There are going to be some problems along the way. And it does look like the fourth quarter sales are shaping up to be pretty good. But it looks like it's going to come from promotions and a lot of discounting, and so that's going to hurt margins.
What about the new stores or the updating of stores that they're doing? Is that successful? Do we feel good about how that track record will be? So far, so good. Yes, the first 50 stores, as Macy's calls them, are the stores in which it has implemented new merchandise and new selling techniques and increased staffing in those stores. And those stores have posted better same-store sales numbers than the rest of Macy's. However, it's still early, and we don't really know if that will translate into better sales for the other stores as this rolled out across the fleet, because naturally Macy's chose the best 50 stores to start this plan. And so we don't know if it's going to work as well in other stores that are less performing overall. So it's still early, but it does look like something that is working, at least for now. All right, David, thanks a lot. Really appreciate David Swartz joining us over at Morningstar. Appreciate that. It sounds a little bit, though, when they update their stores, it's like a little bit of Bloomingdale's light in terms of the new designers that are coming in.
Let's stop lying to ourselves, okay? Macy's, I want you to know something, Macy's. I know a lot about retail, and I might be your worst enemy. But for them to trivialize an employee losing money, marginalize the loss, I'll explain. This employee lost essentially 3% of Macy's market cap. To give you an equivalent number, if a GameStop employee were to lose 3% of their market cap, the headline would read, GameStop employee loses $400 million. Yeah, that'd be massive, right? But it says more about the leadership than it does about the employee. One rogue employee, one accounting mix-up for $150 million. Let me explain something to you. When you run a $1 trillion company, a $1 billion company, a $1 million company, hell, when you run your mom and pops, there are things called controls. And controls are rules and checkpoints. And you have to have a rule and checkpoint. There has to be someone checking the checker. For the lack of oversight, and for them to think that it's just routine, $150 million loss. This guy says he has a buy rating on Macy's, and yet proceeded to tell you that they're doing discounts to get shoppers in, they're going to make less margin for this quarter, and they don't make a profit. So tell me why it's a buy. Morningstar. The market tells you that company's trash. If this guy's not an equity plant and if they're not looking to do a massive buyout, I think someone comes in and buys out Macy's at the bottom dollar. Macy's right now is at $15 a share, $16 a share. I remember when they were offering $22 a share to buy it out, and they said no. There are plenty of assets there, but you have to know what Macy's is. Between Blue Mercury and Macy's and all the above, 790 stores total, 580 plus Macy's real stores. They're talking about 50 that they've given test stores to with added personnel and lights and cameras in action. Let me tell you about wasted money. You better hope and pray I'm wrong, because I'm not. Private equity is going to carve out Macy's for a third time. Oh, you didn't know? In 1993, when they went bankrupt and Apollo bought them out and took every executive from Macy's, Federated, you name it, guys, Bloomingdale's, Bon Marchi, Riches, they took them all. Where did they put those guys? And every other company to bankrupt those companies. And they made the bet on that. Don't worry, I follow you around, Thomas Kingsbury. Enjoy your retirement. You guys think I'm wrong? Anybody out there? I'm just curious. Anybody? Let's take a survey. I bet you I win. Could you imagine $150 million you lose? Did the employee lose their job? Did they get a write-up? How about a counseling notice? Did they get a performance log? Did they get a stern talking? Who loses their job? I'm a shareholder, right? If I were a shareholder of Macy's, I'd be asking questions. Why does the CEO allow checks and balances and all of it to be done? And someone, $150 million, like that's nothing. Like that, guys, I'm sorry. I'm blown away right now by that verbiage of Morningstar. Macy's, dude, I can't get over it. I can't. I'm a normal dude. I'm a normal dude that looks shit up. Look at you, bros. I'm just curious. Operating income, SG&A, operating income, $2 million. You lost $150 million in the mail. Not a big deal. No. Revenues only shrunk 50% over the last year. Holy shit. No way. What world do I live in? It's just Christmas? Is this Christmas that it did it? Oh, that's just Christmas. My bad, it's flat. Hold on, let me get too excited, guys. At least Christmas, they make money. Shit. Oh, I lied. Net income, $70 million loss. Asset write-down, $936 million. Bro, they are carving up this damn company like you wouldn't believe. And there's margins in it. Wow. What's so bad about this damn thing? Let me see what it is. Let's go look at the balance sheet. You want to buy this company? It's cheap. Cash on hand, guys, $315 million. I bet you wish you would have had the $150. $315 is all you have? GameStop has operating capital of $4.6 billion. He's at $315 million. Holy shit, guys. Don't let them screw up again. Where's the correction? I want to know where the correction is. It's an insignificant amount. Total assets, $17.293. I'm telling you guys, $1 billion. These guys have so much money to write off, and it's all right in here. It's right here, guys. Not only is it inventory, too much inventory, by the way, but you have right here 7.2, 7.4 in property and plant and equipment. You don't think they want to carve out those assets? You don't think someone's coming for it, private equity? They're coming for the $7 billion, bros. Liabilities, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Shareholder equity, 4.4. This company is so out of balance. You have to buy this damn stock. You guys think I'm crazy? Book value's at $14 a share. $14.90 a share. It sells at 16. You're buying it. You're buying nuts to guys. If this thing gets to $14, you got to buy it, right? But Marantz, it's trading 1 times book. You got to buy it, Marantz. What's the number one thing I tell you guys? The number one thing I tell you. You want me to buy the book? Tell me who's the author. Tell me your story. I'll buy your book. Tell me your story. The GameStop story, Ryan Cohen, Roaring Kitty, you, me, us, the world. Profits, cash, tons of cash, no debt, all the runway in the world, all the tread on the tires. That's the GameStop story. What the hell are you going to do with Macy's? I'm not buying that book. There's no innovation coming from Macy's. There's no white knight coming from Macy's. There's just private equity throwing their... Man, I could say something so vulgar, but I won't. Be careful. You asked for it. No, didn't ask for it. All right. Go ahead and look at some charts now, guys, now that we're here. Let's go look at our baby. First one up. Stock talk. Now, look, I know Bitcoin is killing it at 101. Everybody wants to talk about it. I don't care. I don't care about Bitcoin. This is a hedge to the whole damn thing. The market's crazy. You know, NASDAQ had a 44th day all-time high. Cruising for a bruising. Look at this. Are we walking into the blue box? Are we walking into the blue box? Because when we get into the blue box, you know what's about to happen, y'all? We're about to be walking on sunshine. Oh. And I'm starting to feel good. Hey. All right now. And what happened over here? What happened over here, bros? Are they diluting again? $4.35. 43 cents, I mean. My bad, bros. All time. Look at this shit, bro. 607. Get out of here. So gross. I'm just so sick of it. Ugh. I'm gonna go back to GameStop. I gotta look at GameStop. Hold on. So look at the look at the monthly chart. Look at the monthly chart. Just magnificent. 50-day pulling away from the 200-day MA. Awesome. Hey, by the way, SMH, semiconductors, right? On the daily. I just want people to know, okay? I want to show you guys this. This is the 200-day moving average. It pops down, breaks all the way up, and goes smack right dab into the 50. Touches it again, smacks it, and pushes past it. Guess what it's done? Touched it twice now. Now, are you going to fall through the 200-day moving average, or are we actually going to have a true breakout? It might just have a break to the downside right now. This just might be falling down. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I do. I'm just watching it like you. That's it. Back to GameStop. Hold on. Back to GME. All right. Weekly looks good. Weekly. Look at this. You see this purple line right here? It starts curving to the up. Hallelujah. Hey, and you know why? Because Marantz said December 20th, something good's going to happen for GameStop. I didn't just pick the day, you know. I just didn't pick a day in pure obscurity. I didn't do it that way. I said, you know, I've done some homework. I've done the due diligence that they're not doing. Do the due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. Look at that. Breakout. Oh, it looks good. I'll be having those moments, guys, where I just love the stock. Look at, oh my God. Just a pure rip. Rip City, bitch. Rip City. Never mind. Rack City, I know, but Rip City. All right, guys, I'm going to read the chat. I'm going to get about it. I just wanted you to see it real quick. Bronny out here not doing a damn... Is it Bron? Or no? Oh, you guys weren't saying Bronny? My bad. Hey, shout out to Sharon. She saved me, man. I woke up at midnight, and I had to go throw the trash because she said, don't forget it's trash day, and I made it. And shout out to those bees that have been hanging out in my cans. Marantz getting through my workday tonight with a smile. That's hard to do with the pharmacy world. Go GameStop, Viperjet. Bros, Pharmacy World, oh God. Marantz already going, yeah, why not? Yeah. Macy's doesn't sell anything. That's why they're going to go bankrupt. Bro, I think they should partner up with AMC. I think we should put a Macy's in every single lobby. Yeah. Macy popcorn, bro. And then you can't spell AMC without Macy's. Or you can't spell Macy's without AMC. Oh! Marantz cracked the code. Marantz did it. Did you see Bigums point out all the bad things for GameStop earnings? Then he rides the wave when it pumps today, and overnight, wow, now. He was pumping XRP a week ago. Yeah, we don't care about him, dude. What bad things? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? What was bad? Somebody. What was bad about GameStop's earnings? Did I miss something? Hold on, I'm going to be here for a week while you guys figure it out. I messaged you way before midnight. I know, but remember, I have to wake up at midnight, so I went to bed like at 8. Trust me, I'm going to bed right now. It's 7:06. I'm going to bed. Meltdowners, bag holding, their put positions. But guys, Marantz, just curious, what's the status of your GameStop tattoo sleeve? Oh, Beach Bum, good question. You know what? I was supposed to continue on with the tattoo and keep building it for GameStop, right? And the thing is, I had to take a vacation and go with the wife to Vegas. It was just something we had to do. And we needed a break. And the best part about it was my wife and I, we have a place over there, so we're able to stay there at the timeshare for like a whole week. And we had so much time to ourselves. We just cooked dinner and hung out and did things, but I was still able to focus on the channel. And she went with me, and she actually filmed. She was the director of the card show when I was at the front row card show, and talking about PSA and GameStop. And then she did the video where I was on Fremont giving away free stuff. And then my wife's over here at the tamale. Like, we're doing it together. And I think that's the best part for us because she understands my passion. She understands me. She knows what's important to me. And be honest with you guys, GameStop is everything. But so is YouTube for me. It's been a passion of mine. It's always been an interest for me. As of lately, the last 4 years, whatever. But you guys know that, I have a brother and a sister. I have people that are all on the internet. And we've been in that light for a long time. So you want to work on your craft. And I work on it every day. I work on it with you guys. I would study. There's not a day I don't study the stock market. So one day somebody will find the channel and they'll be like, hey man, that guy's a cool guy. I want to watch him. Maybe that was you today. Maybe we got one more viewer than the next. So I just thank you for the thumbs ups. I thank you for the subs. And thanks for showing up again, like you guys do. But we're soldiers, guys. 8,100 people were here yesterday for GameStop's earnings. 8,100. I think we peaked at over 1,000 people at a time. And back in the day, I couldn't even dream that big. And now it's routine and it's normal. I can only imagine where we'll be 4 years from now. But the info's right. The vibe is right. And the delivery is not so soft. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Do I have one more song for you millionaires? I kind of do. It's kind of different. It's something new that I heard. I hope you guys like it. Have a great evening. I will see you guys tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen with the markets, but I'll be the first one to report on it.